Welcome to yet one other edition of Wordy Screencast. And we're going to work on developing your blog in journalism. And I know we have our blogs and we've kind of worked with them a little bit. I really want to go on how to develop a good blog story, a good story for your blog. So the first thing you need to do is figure out, all right, I have my niche topic. In this case, mine's going to be like classroom mindset. It's almost like growth mindset, because I do think that a lot of lessons that apply to classroom and getting better at a certain subject you might struggle in, those mindsets actually develop on sports fields, when you're practicing for the musicals, that kind of stuff, like that kind of stuff, where you're always working to get better and better and better and figuring out what's going well, what's not. It's the same kind of thing you want to do in the classroom. So, kind of looking, for stories that might teach us those lessons, and I kind of blog about them. And I came across one, again, the sports guy that I am. Eagles receiver Nelson Agholor last year stunk. I don't know how else to put it. He was horrible. Dropped everything, got benched for a game to clear his mind. Very easily could have given up and just kind of gone with the flow. I mean, he got a nice $2 million rookie contract. But he spent the offseason. I came across a story that he might be the best story of the season so far. He has a couple touchdown catches. He's catching balls thrown to him. He's having a very good year. Granted, it's only 5 weeks. But I came across this article talking about how last year was tough for him, how his confidence plummeted, he had mental errors. He had the physical ability, but his psyche was all messed up. And now he went like this off season and kind of took a step back, worked, and said, "All right, I just need to play." And he's kind of letting it all go. I'm using this as a basis for a post, so you need to do some research, and it might just be reading a bunch of articles or find out your niches and reading and saying, "Oh, this is inspiring me to write a post. Like this story is inspiring me to write a post about hard work, not giving up, keeping at it, and eventually the hard work will pay off," which is exactly what we do in the classroom, right? Should be. So I'm gonna add a little text box. And I'm just going to come up with a quick little title, working title. It'll get changed. You know what? I'm just going to say students can learn from Agholor. Course. Spelling counts. All right. That's my title. Hit enter. I'm back down to normal text. Then I'll just come up with a lead, and I'm doing this off the top of my head. I will revise this. This is your first draft. Once you think you are done, you've only just begun. Thank you, Lucy Calkins. Continuing on. So, oftentimes when things don't go as planned, it's easier to throw in the towel and work through them to improve. Adversity is everywhere in life. In the classroom, on athletic fields, and stages. Eagles, wide receiver, Nelson Clark can provide everyone with an example of what perseverance looks like. Last year, play was miserable. Alright, so I know you're just kind of watching me type here. This is riveting stuff. I'm going to make this real quick. So, however, the work you put in during the off season has paid dividends. No. So now what I do is this. Alright, I go back up, I get the link. Control C. Now I go back in. I have to link back to an article. It's kind of been what the springboard for my article. So I've done this, and then I need to click on this link right here. Here I put copy paste the URL and hit apply. Now I have a link to that article. So that's kind of showing my source. In fact, I need to put in, however, according to Philly.com, pay dividends. And then I would go in and maybe pull some quotes from it and quote them, add in my own 2 cents, kind of my analysis of the evidence, and really develop a whole story. So the bottom line is this, to recap. 1, you have your niche. 2, before you blog, read about that topic. Find some stories that might help you making sure I spelled Aguilar right. It's just hitting me there. See, I'm always editing, always editing, always editing. But bottom line is, find something that kind of gets you thinking about that topic, that you have a reaction to. Use that as a springboard. Then write about it, making sure you link back to the original, giving credit to them. And that's really what blogging is about. You're not just regurgitating. You're kind of putting your own spin on things, your own analysis on things. You might do your own reporting. If I could, I'd call Nelson Aguilar on the phone and maybe ask him my own questions, come on my own reporting. That's a little tough to do. So that is pretty much what you want to do. Make sure you do this when you work on your blogs. And I'm going to give you some time today to really do that. I'm really, this time, going to look for, are we researching, are we finding something that's kind of making us think about our topic? And Wardy is out.